This reading is for the OG readers. I've been following people on YouTube for like, oh my God, years and years. I've been watching all of you guys. I love all of you. You know who I'm talking to. I won't mention any names, but I feel like I have readers out there that I've been just following for so long. I'm going to speak to one in particular without mentioning any names. It's like you feel like you know them. And then when you know that, like for instance, I'm a Libra, when my reading is delayed by certain people, I start to feel their energy and start to pray for them and think about them and contemplate what's going on for them, you know, send them good energy. So to this particular reader in my heart, my friend that I haven't met yet, this is an OG reader that I love very much, and she does feel like actually a personal friend. That might sound creepy, but and I think this is something also for a lot of the OG readers. And by the way, I have only been watching. This is like my third video on YouTube, so I have been like, oh, you should get out there, you should get out there. But I've just been watching you guys, studying, listening, observing, learning so much. You guys have actually saved the last 4 or 5 years of my life. Like, if I didn't have some of you beautiful people. Sending so much love to all you guys. Anyways, just pulling a couple cards here for the OG readers on YouTube, because I know that the new algorithms are pumping up all these new people, and then there's the memberships and all this other stuff. But I actually, when I was in the shower and also listening to some of you guys earlier today, these messages were coming through. And I think this message is for the Wayshowers, you guys, the OG readers, the Wayshowers. You showed the way, you paved the way for all these other people to come on up and speak their truth. You guys did it first, and we've been listening, loving, waiting, actually being guided by your messages and your travels and your experiences and your sacred plant medicines and your journeys and your sharing and your beautiful intuitive readings. And we're just so thankful. I mean, I'm speaking from the collective that's been listening to the OGs, and I'm one of those people that's now been listening so long that I feel like I want to speak into it. You know, it's taking me a lot to do it also, by the way. But the message for the OGs is, don't feel pressured, like, at all. Because the same way that you paved the way for what's happening now and this major influx of all these new voices, it's the same way you're paving the way for now the collaboration beyond, where the music and the energy and the community and the tribe and the ilk and the people and the come together in different ways, and what you started starts to take on a life of its own, and opportunities create themselves for you. But I do think, like, this little YouTube algorithm, new people coming in, all this stuff, there is no pressure. The people that have been here, these OGs, love you so much, OGs. Man, you guys have helped me through some seriously dark times. seriously dark times, especially during the you know what shutdown. So God bless you guys, man. Your readings are beautiful. I've learned so much, but stay strong. I guess the heart field is the key here, you know? And the same way that you stepped into the YouTube field many years ago, many hundreds of videos ago, trust the same way that that worked and grew a life of its own. Trust that the visions, the dreams, the timelines, the connections, all these amazing connections. I'm sure people are connected in ways that they cannot even imagine. Even all the OGs themselves, maybe they're connected amongst themselves, making connections. But it's a whole step into a new Aquarian way of connecting, of manifesting, of receiving, being open to the guidance. So yeah, to the OGs, you already won. You already did it. This is just another leg of the journey, I guess. I'm not saying that anybody's worried out there, but speaking to one reader in particular that I love dearly, girl, you are like beyond. So whatever you want to do, just visualize it, man. It's gonna happen. I don't care how big it is. Like, I'm actually seeing something really big. Lots of music, lots of people, lots of backstage, created by your vision. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I don't know if anybody knows about these sprays, but they come from South Africa. Color mirrors. Um, Anyways, I was turned on to these a couple of years ago, and this one's called Indigo. I'm gonna spray some for the OG collective. May your visions come true. You were the Wayshowers before, and now you're gonna show us the new way, the next way, the way into the future. Yeah. I mean, it's already there. You're gonna do it like you did before, but this time you actually like already did that, so you got it. Yeah, what else? What else can I say? Let me pull a couple cards here. What do we got? Stay strong. I mean, stuff is moving in quick. Yes, a little unknown at the moment, but not for long. Let me see what we got here. I'm gonna do one of these, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And I mean, actually, excuse me, my nose is itchy tonight. This is an orca agate. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Divine Orca wisdom, whale wisdom, sonic wisdom, Dolphin Collective, Pachamama. Sorry, guys, I'm shuffling, but while I'm shuffling, I'm sending you good vibes. Thinking about all you guys. Ooh, yes, of course. Of course, of course, of course. The sage. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here right now, so the sage. Got the wolf, the owl on his shoulder, staff of light and fire. The staff of light and fire. So I'm not focusing. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna read it. What is this? What does it say? Keywords: sharing, communication, knowledge, information, culture, tradition, advice, manipulation. Be the storyteller. Okay, so I'm gonna take this as a future card because that's kind of the vibe I was getting for this reading, was more of where are the OGs going with this, you know? The future. Knowledge in all of its forms aids the decision-making process. It makes our choices clearer. Do you have faith in the ability of humanity to continue to grow and learn? If we look back at the past, we can see that we have grown as a race. Outdated and false beliefs have been cast aside as human understanding increases and our knowledge grows. However, we must also accept that much of what we know now will be deemed inaccurate or false in the future. That is the way of knowledge. It evolves and changes as we do. Much of what we have now in the present was once believed to be improbable or impossible in the past. All of our technological advancements were once the stuff of fantasy and imagination. We as a race continue to grow and evolve because people challenge, question, and defy those who have told them that their actions are foolish or flawed. They have studied, researched, investigated, debunked, and invented, and in doing so have moved us to the knowledge we have at this point in time. In 200 years, will people look back and shake their heads over our barbarism and ignorance? Or will they see the history that we create in a positive light? We in the present have so much to be proud of, but we have just as much that we should be ashamed of. What stories will the sages of the future tell of us? Will they tell a tale that will make others weep over the traditions and cultures that have been lost to political correctness, globalization, and multiculturalism? Will they scorn us because we have created a damaged and polluted world that is made hostile to human growth and development? Will they look back with pride? Or will the sages of the future be silenced because we of the present sowed the seeds of our own destruction? Oh, sorry, I inserted own. Sowed the seeds of our destruction. The sages of every generation speak of humanity's history and how it shapes our present and future. Sages, people, that's you guys. The sages of the world, the OGs. Guys, okay. The sages of every generation speak of humanity's history and how it shapes our present and future. In the future, will they continue to rejoice in our ability to learn and evolve and adapt? Or will they be too busy rebelling against the limits and restrictions we have imposed upon ourselves in the present in order to create a normal, compliant constancy where chaos is no longer the natural state? Will the future be a place where everyone is the same and those who are not are made the same by pharmacological means? A place where thought and knowledge and the information shared are controlled even more so than they are now? When the sage appears in the future position, he represents the importance of learning and cherishing the knowledge of your family line and the history of your people. If you do not understand, ask. If you do not know, learn. If you do know, share. Celebrate the role of the sage and offer your knowledge. Tell your stories for no other reason except that knowing where we came from, knowing where we come from and what we have endured improves us and enables us to live a mindful, aware life that creates a better future for all. He also represents living in the manner that you know will make your grandchildren and their grandchildren look back with pride. The sage. What do you think about that? I mean, digging a little deeper into that one, I feel like it's about stretching the imagination. Like anything's possible. Anything's possible. Oh my gosh. What does the future hold? I did hear something really interesting. And I didn't know what to make of it at first. But something I was listening to the other day was talking about dragons. Someone describe dragons as the form of our higher selves. And I love that because I never kind of really knew what to make of dragons in a weird way. Hmm. Um, like mythical creatures from days of old, Avalon, um, whatever, Lemuria, Atlantis. Um, but then when I heard them described as the visual kind of representation of our own higher self, our own logos, our own connection to source, kind of the fiery dragon or the stellar dragon that connects to um, source, that worships source. I really like totally connected. I was totally connected with that. So I'm sharing that with you guys because that makes sense. I know these cards have nothing to say except for you are protected. And I think the other thing that's coming forth is like this concept of the heart field. I think this might be it's the toroidal heart. Being described as when you're manifesting, casting out from the purest intention, your vision, your dream, your desire, your preference, visualizing that preference, that alignment, and then casting out this magnetic net from your heart. I've learned about this from a couple different places, but so casting out the magnetic net from your heart with this pure intention of all the creations and all the timeline insights or precognitions, and then kind of that feeling of like reeling it in with that alignment, this magnetic attraction, just like attracting those preferences and those um, realities actually that are already present in your reality in another dimension, right? In the 5D. So it's really just bringing it into the, allowing it to come into what you've already visualized and manifested, allowing it to come in with time or however that comes in. I just love this. Just love this orca agate. And I'm sending my love to the OG readers. Guys, I love you. What am I going to send you here? I'm going to send some yellow angel. Yellow angel for you guys. May you manifest with joy. Maybe you bring your manifested alreadys into the here and now. What else we got? you know what? I love this. All right. And we're going to spray a little Merlin. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm just sending so much Merlin energy your way. Love to all you guys. Love you all, OG readers. OG readers. And this is the card that fell out of the deck. Death and rebirth. It's like a snake shedding its skin. And it's just another layer, a new cycle, a transformation. And they say, you know, that sometimes they need help with the hardest parts to shed, which is like the head, the bearded dragons and the snakes. They need the reptiles help sometimes a little on the parts that they can't get to. Yeah. I mean, I got no worries. Is there anything else needs to be said here? Yeah, all good things. I mean, everything. All good things. Whatever you're visualizing for yourself, for your collective, for your next step, I mean, you can see that. There. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Blind faith. You know what was, there's this kind of blind, silent pause. Totally divinely guided, protected. Even in the pause, this feels more like it pertains to kind of personal relationships. Even in that relationship aspect is, you know, pausing to take off the mask of relationship. But look at nature behind her. It's like, girl, yeah, come, now you can see us. We're calling you. Calling you. We're calling you, calling you. Yeah. Let nature seduce you into your groundedness and awareness. And then we got, and also the deer for me is always, excuse me, innocence. Like, just allow that new vision. Like the wobbly leg syndrome, the Bambi syndrome. Allow that newness to, you know, your legs are going to be wobbly because you're setting off in a new direction. It's like being born again. Don't forget. The crone, obviously, you've already been there, done that. This is just like a new seasonal, regenerational 2.0. What else with this? What else with this? What else we got? Oh, and then I wanted to read something really quick. for some reason. You know what? I'm also gonna pull an angel card here. I love these guys. We'll pull these guys, right? Mhm. I've been like obsessing over like, oh, getting online, recording a video. And then I go, I mean, I've been watching people online do all kinds of stuff for forever. I love to watch people do stuff and listen to things and, you know, all that. So you're guided by spirit. You guide others through spirit. Spirit utilizes you to guide and assist and mentor and attune others. Let's see what we got. The Six of Cups. Laya. See that? I know, right? Sorry. My lighting is not great. It's late. Six of Cups. Laya. God who stirs all men. Got two trumpets, like a double trumpet there. It's like a double call, double call. Motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. No, do not be fallen and humiliated. Not allowed. And then the Mebahel. This is, sorry guys. Let me see, all right. Truth and justice. Protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. Yeah, it's kind of about like all the new YouTube algorithms coming in, switching it up. I have found so many new people to listen to, but guess what? Nothing beats you guys. And then the lovers, Haniel. Joy and pleasure brings happiness. Well, it says two couples, removes negative energy, but all good things. All good things. And then Gabriel. Of course, Gabriel. Divine revelation reveals messages, has the power to destroy. Gabriel, the moon. God is my strength. God is my strength even in the unknown. All right. Got that. What else we got? That's about it. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. What else we got going on here? I'm gonna spray a little more Merlin for you guys. If you're interested in these sprays or learning more about this stuff behind me, color mirrors. I'll put a link in the description below to the website where you can get it. They're like aura sprays. They're beautiful essences that are created with the Hopo Ono Ono, made in South Africa by a woman named Melissa Jolly. Anyways, I love them. And I just kind of use them as like intentional prayer sprays, you know? Woo! I'm just sending you so much lemon yellow joy. Lemon yellow joy. May it sparkle on all of your creations. And it's late and I'm tired. But to the OGs, man, I don't know who I am just talking to you right now, but I think you know who I'm talking to. And thank you for so much over the years. And I guess you've given so much to me, all you guys. I mean, in my darkest hours. So I don't know, something in the shower today was like, get in there and tell them what you feel, tell them what you think. So that's what I'm doing. And I just want to say that it's right there. You already created the next step in 5D. So all you have to do now is believe, attune, visualize, like just feel it, align, allow. I love you guys. Mwah. One more time with the orca Aggie. I love the orca Aggie. Orca Aggie.